Hi, this is Steve Gettinger, and this is part 2 on the Gettinger method of chiropractic. Now, last time I mentioned that chiropractic reunites the tissue cell with the chi, or the energy. And I mentioned that we like to do the work of the mind and body and spirit in the same room at the same time, because they're all in you at the same time, and the problem that you're having involves all those things. And you know, it's the chiropractic part that seems to frighten some people, because they picture a chiropractor jumping on you and cracking bones. But it doesn't have to work that way, because as I've also said in prior videos, I believe in using power, not force. So I don't put my hands on you and do anything that you're not comfortable with, or do anything that is in conflict with your body's energy. That means I have to understand you, and I have to understand what you're feeling, which I do. So it turns out that your body wants to align itself, and it's struggling to align, and all it needs is a little bit of assistance. So if I were to just throw you on a table and force that bone into alignment, it doesn't really help your body. It just adds more conflict. So what I do is I have you breathe very gently. I teach you how to breathe, and with the respirations, I gently put my hand on the vertebra, and we allow the vertebra to align itself. If people like to have the more cracking type of an adjustment, an osseous release we call it, I can do that. But I'll usually only do that if that body can take it and that person can be comfortable with it. Now, when I do this work and I touch that area and we're breathing through it, sometimes an emotion will start to come up. Like maybe you'll feel afraid. Maybe you'll feel frustrated that the pain is still there. Maybe you'll feel angry. And the way I explain that is, it feels you're having the emotion in this present time, but it's actually an old emotion that you've had before. And I'll ask you, when was the first time you ever felt that? And at this time, people start to really think back to a childhood experience, which I will get into in another video. They get back to a childhood experience and they feel what happened, and they feel that anger. Sometimes underneath the anger is deep hurt, and they'll start to feel that. And I will teach them how to move the energy from that emotion with Qigong, how to breathe it through. Now we're releasing the vertebra, we're releasing the emotion, and we have this energy from the vertebra being locked and from the emotion being released, and I teach you how to move that energy like a martial artist, so you can put it back in the organs, in the areas where you need it to heal, into your face, so you start to be uplifted after the first visit. And sometimes the pain just goes away. So I want to thank you for listening, and we'll continue on the next video.